Cancer, it affects everyone. It doesn't just affect the person that has it. Everyone that's around that person wants to kind of huddle around you and be a part of your disease, and they can't do what you really want them to do, which is take the chemo and take the pain and take the surgeries.
With my friends, some of them, they didn't know how to be there for you. They didn't know really what to do other than to say, I'm sorry and I'm here and I'm praying for you or thinking of you. And some of them maybe pulled back a little because they didn't know what to do, so they just figured nothing would be better than doing something wrong.
I don't have a lot of friends, but my family, I think that was really a time where, for example, my brother, was, married and, kind of doing his thing. We live, stayed away from each other, didn't get to see him very often. And he was really the person that would take me into New York to visit surgeons and oncologists, and was right next to me, taking notes, asking questions. He was the one doing research for me. So we became very, very close.
I felt as though I needed to be strong for my parents, that I needed to put on this brave face and make sure that they knew that I was getting through this okay and that everything was going to be all right.
That was the first time I've seen my parents really afraid. And so it got to be draining too, because I talked to a lot of other survivors, and it's just so much, because then you still have to caretake of those around you. You have to help them to be okay when you're the one that's going through it.
But when it came to my husband, throughout my diagnosis, I did shut him out in a lot of ways. He would offer to go to appointments with me. I would say, no, don't miss the time from work. But yet I really wanted him there. And I was at those appointments by myself, didn't take anyone in place of him, and really faced a lot of those conversations with the doctors and things by myself.
I've saw the worst of the worst, and I can't remember a time where, very few times where she didn't smile the next day or even in the next hour, so, really, I think it brought us closer together in that respect.